For Ronnie and Heather, it isn't the right time.
Heather and I are not having sex right now.
Or the right place.
He lives with his parents.
So she had a date with Mr. Right.
He has his own apartment, totally paid for everything.
Meanwhile, Ronnie did right by his blind date.
He paid for the whole trip.
He probably borrowed money from his parents.
Now, will their relationship right itself?
What does sex have to do with the relationship?
Or will they have a change of heart?
I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. You know, couples are beginning to question their future together. Come here to go on one blind date with someone new. Now, today's couple, they've been friends for 10 years. But he hid his feelings for about a year now, until a party 5 months ago, and then boom, he took a big leap of faith, and they've been lovebirds ever since. Please welcome Ronnie Batten and Heather Hyde. Welcome to the show. Now, you guys are here because you're no longer singing the same tune, I'm afraid. Ronnie, any indications or any signals that things are gotten out of whack?
Yeah, Heather and I are not having sex right now.
Yeah, what does sex have to do with the relationship?
That's an important factor, I would think.
We don't want to ruin it, and she wants to wait for a while, and I don't think I could wait like 8 months down the line.
Wow, for a while, I'm thinking a couple of days, not 8 months.
I would think that a gentleman would wait.
Okay, so you made this agreement to hold back on the sex, though, for a while. Is Heather holding back on anything else, though?
No, I don't think she pierced her private.
For that.
You did.
Oh my God. You know what? I did it because I just wanted to.
Yeah,
I was bored and I took it out like 2 days ago.
Now, Heather, if you would have, if you would have invited Ronnie over for a romantic night, or you went over there, would you have shown him, at least let him get a peek?
Well, you know what? If I went to his house for a romantic night, it wouldn't happen because he lives with his parents. He's 26 years old. 26-year-old.
Hey, who does it, right? Yeah.
He has a curfew.
Yeah, but come on, 26, dude, that's a little bit old to be living at home still.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
dude, you know what? I don't want to.
I mean, it's living at home is one thing, but a curfew? Come on.
Yeah.
curfew.
You know what? Your mom paid.
No curfew. No.
You're so busted.
We'll be on our way out to a club or somewhere.
No.
His mom, my mom pays me. I gotta call her. We'll pull over.
Well, now, wait a minute. Now, on the good side, though, Ronnie, it seems like you're close to the family. Has Heather become part of that family?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah. They're great.
My uncle passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sorry to hear that.
she's been there for the past few weeks, and she took a week off from work, and
She's there for you. Well, that's good. She had your back on that. That's very nice, Heather.
I gotta be nice.
Now, Heather, the other good thing about living at home, though, there are some good things. He must be saving tons of cash.
You know what? I don't know what he's saving it for.
No, wait.
Because he's not spending it on me.
I am not. You know why? Because she spends it. Well, I have to save money.
He's cheaper than
Credit
everybody.
card. Credit cards come up to yin-yang.
Ronnie, your credit card is up to $200 debt, and he's complaining about that.
I just don't want to. She spends too much money on stupid things. Like piercing
like what?
Her private.
I got to do it free. Ronnie,
you didn't tell me that.
I got to do
Wait, Heather,
it free.
okay, besides that, how else does he show that he's not really going to be lavishing you with, great gifts?
Well, he prefers to spend his money on like snowboarding. He'll go away and do stuff like that.
That's cool.
Oh, it's an expensive habit.
That ain't much.
No, he is so cheap though. I bought him a watch for Christmas, and he asked me, how much did you spend on the watch? That's not something you ask. And I asked him, why do you ask that? He wanted to know how much he should spend on my gift.
Oh, I see. Making sure you're even there.
No, that's not right.
All right, Ronnie, where do you think Heather should spend her money?
She needs to spend her money at the gym. She's gaining weight.
Ronnie! I worked out 2 times. I
getting big. Come on, look at that.
I have nice calves. My abs
She has a little bit of a backside. You got to have that.
Yeah,
though.
but it's a little jiggly. She's a little tight.
Ronnie!
Now, Heather, what about the fact that you guys got together at a party? Was there anything, though, that almost prevented that from happening? You brought something along?
You know what? His karaoke machine, it comes along like it's a backpack on his back. He takes that thing with him anywhere that he can.
I don't take it anywhere.
But who has their own karaoke machine?
Ronnie has a portable one.
What is that about?
She wanted me to take it.
All right, Heather, how about the fact going on these dates, how do you figure that's going to strengthen your relationship?
I don't know if we're just together if we're bored or we just haven't found anybody that we're in common with other than each other.
All right, well, you've crossed that line. Obviously, now you're going to figure out if it's a line that you want to stay crossed over on. Does that make any sense at all? Will they make better friends or lovers? We're going to find out next when we meet Ronnie's date, so stay with us. been talking with Ronnie and Heather about the future of their relationship. Now, Ronnie says that Heather is a tease and should spend more money on a gym membership than on piercing her private parts. So we set him up with a temptress who promises to please and not to tease. Please welcome Holly Jafar. Hello, Holly. Good to see you. Heather, what do you think? Holly have what it takes to please Ronnie?
If she has a big wallet, lots of money, and doesn't mind this guy living at home.
She'd be okay. Now, Ronnie, what about the date with Holly? Did you go the cheap route or what?
No, we went off the coast of an island. To an island off the coast of California, and I planned everything, and which I didn't do with Heather.
Never do that kind of stuff with me.
You
You don't even like to plan to come down to my house.
Yes, I do. She's bored.
So, Holly, Holly, is this the kind of guy that you like? Someone who's taking charge, making plans, making things happen?
Oh, yeah. He took care of everything. All he had to do was call me, and I was just up for it. I mean, he was so good, and he was good at he kept calling. Are you making sure the time was right and everything? He was really good.
And, Holly, what about when you met him in person? Were you as impressed?
Well, he dresses really casual. I'm used to dating the model type.
Casual.
Like, I agree with you. Like, he's really
Did he wear like ripped jeans and
Yeah,
Vans
totally.
and a t-shirt?
Hey, come on, he's a skateboard. He's a skate rat. You know?
I like to be comfortable,
Or a
you know?
Hawaiian print shirt.
And, Ronnie, what about the way Holly looked when she showed up?
She's pretty. She's hot. She's got it. I mean, I was impressed.
She dressed nice?
Yeah. She's wearing shorts and short jeans, but it's
Right.
Well, we went to an island. It's not like we had to dress up, so I guess I expected.
Pretty casual, right. All right, Holly, so the look maybe wasn't what you wanted. What about other things, mentally? Were you stimulated some common ground somewhere?
Our personalities hit perfect. I mean,
That's an insult to yourself.
No, but I mean, he has a lot of intellect. Like he's really good. Our minds were just in
Are you
sync.
serious?
Like when I was gonna say something,
I don't
he would
have
say
good
it first.
conversation with him. The only thing he talks about is
why don't you use your
working
brain?
out. And
Well, I like
and
working
sleeping.
out. I like
I
working
do
out.
too.
So my life is the gym. So
that's all
So they
he
were
wants to
bonding
talk
there, I
like
guess.
we had a
Totally,
lot in common.
bonding.
All right, Ronnie, besides the hot looks, what else did you notice about Holly?
Well, I work with kids, and we were on the boat ride over there, and there was a group of kids in front of us, and she got along with the kids and just playing with them. That was awesome. And Heather doesn't like it.
Ronnie!
Heather doesn't like kids at all. She likes her dog.
I make googly faces in the grocery store.
That's when the kids run away.
Googly faces. All right, so Holly, what about the plans when you arrived on the island? What was the game plan?
Well, he had a lot of ideas. He was just mentioning everything we could do, and I was just like going for everything.
Like what?
Well, first he said he wants the karaoke.
Oh, there you go. Karaoke machine. Did he bring it with him?
No.
I do not
Did he
karaoke.
bring the portable one, or did you guys go somewhere?
I don't karaoke.
No.
I don't sing.
All right, so that's what he wanted to do first.
Right.
Did Ronnie change your mind, though? Did he convince you that you should do this?
Oh, well, actually, later in the day, we went to a bar, it's like a restaurant, and he was up there. I mean,
I got her to come. I sang first, and she got.
He got me out there. I was
fun.
he got me out there. We were all singing "Stunning Cher." I got you.
That was
back.
cool.
God.
She got
It
a
was
good voice.
so good.
She sings good. And I like Heather. She sucks.
Ronnie! You know what? I never get a chance to sing. He's always hogging you.
Well, see, I was just going to ask you, why don't you get up there and sing?
You know what?
can't get any
He's
mic time.
Push the mic
No,
away
I
from
don't.
me.
She sings. He
likes to
can't
sing
hold
all
a
by
tune.
myself.
Can't
Yeah,
hold a
that's
Push
tune.
the microphone in
All right,
my
Ronnie,
face.
let me go back to the date.
tune.
Wait, forget the karaoke for a minute. Let's go back to the date. Could you feel, though, Holly being attracted to you? Maybe that singing was doing something for her?
Well, since the island was crowded, when we were walking, we had to get move over through the crowds, try to fight the crowd. So we got pretty close together, like holding.
So you can
hands.
feel a little romance there.
He walks so
So
far
sorry.
ahead of me when we're together. He never holds my hand.
Now,
I
Ronnie,
don't know.
what about anything that you did with Holly that you couldn't or you don't do with Heather?
We went kayaking. She doesn't like the water.
Oh,
'Cause I know I go
swim. Ronnie, we go
That's what I did
swimming
with
together at the pool.
All right, but let me ask you, Ronnie, a question about the kayaking. When Holly was changing to go kayaking, did you notice anything unusual?
Well, she has 3 tattoos on her body. On her shoulder blade. You can see it right now. And on her back, a scorpion.
That's
Is that
2.
Scorpio. And then she has one on her butt.
How did you see that?
And you saw that one too?
You
Well,
saw
I
that?
bent over.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys see that?
I'm sure she did.
I haven't seen her, and I've been going out with her. It's only like a day, and I get to see her butt. And
But you know, I don't like to. I'm
I
not
don't
easy.
like that.
I'm not easy.
All right,
I
Holly,
don't show it
let's go
down.
back to something that we were talking about earlier. Is Ronnie cheap? Heather says that he's cheap. Did you notice that on the date?
No, in fact, he paid for the whole trip.
I do not believe that.
Yeah.
Big
He
spender.
probably borrowed money from his parents or went on debt.
In fact, he bought me a pair of shoes because my shoes got wet.
Wait, not only
You
did
got
they...
no pairs of shoes at home.
Yeah, but Ronnie, not only did you go on a date, now you're shopping for shoes, and you
No,
can't even take her out for a nice
He
romantic
doesn't even
dinner.
like to take me out to breakfast.
Because you're a vegetarian. What the hell you eat? Rabbit food.
Oh, you know what?
Now, Ronnie, what about the rest of the date? Were you continuing to act like a gentleman and being respectful?
Yeah, towards the end of the date, after it was over, she dropped me off and I gave her a hug. And 2 hours later, I called her up and told her I had a good time and told her that I didn't compliment her on the date, pretty much. So
He
I told
called-
her,
yeah, he
her up and I
called me
told her that
first,
she's
and
a
I
good.
think he called you
She was
right
really pretty.
Well, you checked in with Heather first, though, before?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Yes, he did.
But he called to tell me I was really
Yeah,
pretty.
I
thought it was
called her
really
and told her she was
Now-
really attractive.
Ronnie, obviously, Holly has a lot of things that Heather lacks in your relationship. At least you think so. Did you think about Heather, though, when you were out with Holly?
Yeah, Heather's got the. Yeah, I did. Heather's really. We have fun together. She's really silly, outgoing. We just totally joke around. We're an item. I mean, we're totally the dynamic duo.
All right, sounds like you had a good date, but still thinking about Heather. That's good, I guess. Next, though, it's Heather's turn. Now we're going to meet her date when we come back, so stay tuned. On Ronnie's date with Holly, now we're going to meet the man that Heather dated. Heather wanted a man who doesn't live with his mommy and is not a fan to spend his money. So we found her a guy who has his own crib and a whole lot of cash. Please welcome Roy December. Hey, Roy. Good to see you, man. You know Heather? All right, Ronnie, what do you think? What do you think Roy should spend his money on? He got a lot of cash.
A gym membership and an eyebrow wax.
Oh, he works out so good, Ronnie.
Oh, and I don't?
Look at his body.
Yeah, really.
He hasn't worked out in a year.
Hello. Okay, muscleheads. Heather, can we talk about your date? Let's hear what Roy had planned for you.
Well, actually, this was the irritating thing. I wound up making the plan.
What? You made
You
plans?
did.
Yeah, because he wasn't a take charge kind of guy. That's the one thing that irritated me. Like he's like the Ronnie thing, not take charge.
Now, Roy, we
Well, he
set you
took
up. No, wait a minute.
charge,
Wait, Roy. Roy's got to explain because we set you up with a great date and everything, and you can't even think of anything.
No. What happened was I wanted to have her come up to L.A., but she wanted me to come down to Huntington Beach. So I'm new to the area, so I let her plan it. She wanted to go to an island. I think she wanted to check up on this guy right here.
What?
I was just a little bit jealous.
Come on, Heather. How uncomfortable would that be? You're on two separate dates and you're on
We
the
were
same
gonna go
island.
different
She told me
times.
he was incapable of being romantic, and she wanted,
She wanted to see.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure. So
All right. Now, Heather, let's talk about the things that you got to know about Roy. What'd you like most about him?
I like the fact that he lives out of his parents' house.
That's number
He
one.
has his
all
own
right.
apartment, and he's like not cheap. He's very accommodating. When we went out to eat, he didn't pick or get angry at me because I asked what's in the food, changed the item.
That didn't bug you? Did
He
she
was
bring her
very
dog?
accommodating.
Did she bring her dog?
you know what? I would totally have understood. I've got 2 dogs. I'm into the dog thing. We almost took the dogs
Dog.
for a walk.
So you're okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, Roy, what about the fact Ronnie says Heather's not in the best shape that she could use a gym membership? What do you think about her body?
I think she's absolutely beautiful. She's got the most beautiful soft brown skin. If you've ever felt skin like this, Chris, I mean, it's amazing.
Well,
she drinks like
I'll rub it
a gallon of water a
He's
day.
felt my skin.
Heather, did you guys finally agree on something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, we wound up going horseback riding, which is something that Ronnie would never want to do. He's not an outdoor kind of
why
a
would I
person.
want to do that?
Because you don't like bouncing.
We were
Ronnie's
going to go
rather be on a
horseback
board.
riding on the island.
We can go horseback
We're
riding
going
on
to
the
go horseback
island.
riding.
You were?
You went horseback riding?
On the
We were going,
island.
yeah.
Well, they were going to, but Ronnie, I thought maybe you didn't like animals or outdoors, according to Heather.
Matter of fact, I do like animals. Her damn dog killed my bird.
We go. It was an accident. It was an accident.
Broken off my feelings. I mean,
Something's just not right, though, when your dog's attacking and killing his bird.
Well, you know what? It was a fluke.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Heather, what about Roy? Did he do anything else that Ronnie wouldn't do?
Yes, when we were waiting for the guy to come over and get us to go on our horseback ride, I had
Did you
like
bring
a
your dog
little
there, too?
pain in the neck. And he's a massage therapist, and he had no problem putting his hands on me and rubbing my neck. Something that Ronnie wouldn't do. If he does, I have to beg him, and he's all, Only for
You know
1
what? She
minute.
wants me to massage her for an
Ronnie.
hour.
Yeah, but Ronnie, you're
Ronnie.
the same guy that's complaining you're not getting any sex. What do you think a massage leads to?
Exactly.
That's all it is. You know, she gets her massage. Oh, okay, I'm tired. I'll go.
All right,
That's
well,
it.
That doesn't
I know my
work.
He's
fingers
obviously
cramp
not
up.
doing it
Yeah.
right.
Now,
He's
Roy,
not-
could you
he's not
tell,
working
though,
right.
Heather was maybe getting a little vibe from you, getting physically attracted?
Well, when we went on the horseback ride, she was shooting me these cute little looks, and there was
looks?
some sexy little looks.
So you could feel it.
And I was riding behind her, so I was, the horseback.
You're watching that, but
It was all right.
Heather, how else is Roy different from Ronnie?
He has a very nice body, as you can.
Taller.
Yeah, very tall. He hasn't worked out in a year. He said he just started working out. Well, when he
It
showed
shows.
up, when he came over, you could see his muscles,
You
and
like
he even
that?
showed me his belly, and it's
Yeah.
just so nice.
And, okay, that's good. What about the cheap factor? What about that?
Oh, you know what? Also, he had no. When we went on the date, he totally paid for everything. Was just very open. Like wanted to do more things, spend more money. Wanted to buy me ice cream. I can't eat ice cream, but he wanted to. We were gonna have sorbet.
But he didn't hesitate, so that was the
No
important thing.
hesitation at all.
Heather, what did you find out about Roy when you were out with him?
I found out that he has a really good relationship, like with his family, and he is not living at home, which is great. And he's very independent. He doesn't have to check in at his home. He doesn't have a curfew.
You know, at any point when you were out with Heather, did you feel like a couple?
Yeah, we went to an art gallery, and
What?
the director of the art gallery was
Ronnie, that's where they have
He's
paintings
not
hanging on the
refined.
wall. It's all right.
He doesn't know.
All right, when you look at dog pictures.
He thinks art is those little wrappers that have cartoons in the bubble gum.
Bazookas. So you're at the art
Yeah,
gallery.
it was totally like a couple thing. The guy said, "Oh, how long have you guys been dating?" So we kind of played into it. and-
Yeah.
Heather, how did things wind down?
Well, actually, we wound up going back to my house, and and it was still early.
Like
I
play
thought
ball
what we'd
with the dogs.
yeah, and then some. But we went.
You went back home.
The dog is not nearly as restricting as two parents looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. Well, we wound up going back, and I thought that maybe we would watch a movie and hang out and go have dinner, but I assumed that he wanted to go and take his dogs out because he said his dogs were going to be inside for a long time. So
You needed to let them go out and
Yeah,
do
so he
their
wanted
business.
going back
So,
home.
Roy, did you want to end the date at that point, or what were you doing?
It was kind of early in the day, but she had that sinus headache, and she mentioned something about taking a nap, and so I thought we could maybe pick up another day.
Like a part 2 or something. All right. Will Ronnie and Heather have a change of heart, or will they stay together? We're going to find out what they decided when we come back, so stay here. All right, here we are, the moment that you've been waiting for, because Ronnie and Heather, now they've been friends for what, like 10 years or something like that, helping each other through thick and thin, but they both wonder if they've destroyed their friendship by becoming a couple. So before they actually consummate the relationship, they wanted to date someone new just to make sure it's right. So here we are, and Ronnie, we're going to get your decision first. Now, Heather's been there by your side when you needed her, and that's been important to you. Holly, though, seemed very comfortable. You had a really good date with her, but you do have to make a decision. What do you say?
All right, Holly, we had a great time together. It was awesome. I mean, met a girl just like me. We just had a great time, and I just love that in a person. It's cool. Heather, we've been together for so long, and we have this bond, and I'm willing to work it out and wait.
So you say stay together. Okay, Ronnie. Holly, sorry things didn't work out for you. All right, Heather, let's get your decision. Now, Roy seemed to emotionally and financially fulfill some of the needs that you said you were lacking in your relationship. Ronnie says he wants to stay together. What is your decision?
Well, Roy is better looking than Ronnie and has a better body.
Let's go down the list.
He lives not with his mommy, and I care about Ronnie very much. We've known each other for a long time, but he gives me so much emotionally and spiritually that I want to stay together.
Stay together. All right, Roy, sorry things didn't work out for you either. There you go. That's our show for today. Thanks to Holly and Roy, and good luck to Ronnie and Heather, and we'll see you next time on Change of Heart.